All right. But all these things are going to be cleared, soon enough. So over here, you can plant your greeneries, of course, but now there's nothing there. Plant your greeneries and all that. So the house presents you with more greenery spaces. Presents you with more greeneries. You have flowers all around it. You have your green lawn where you can have a nice time with the family. So that is it for the compound. So you realize that you have this open porch, okay, that spans from the frontage of the house up to this level where the main entrance is. So you see it is an L-shaped porch, more like an L-shaped porch spanning from this particular angle that I'm pointing my fingers all the way to that end where you have the front door that leads you into the building. So now let's take a walk inside the house so we get to see what this house has got in stock for us. Let's go. So entering the house from the front gate, you are welcome with this hallway or entrance hall, okay, that connects you to three things. On my right hand side, it connects you to the main living room space, and on my left hand side, it also connects you to a secondary living room space. Over there, you have a staircase that leads you to the first floor, and at my far right hand side, you have your powder room. So that's what this entrance hallway presents you. So you've got your powder room right here. I mean, I like that choice of colors, white and red. That's quite beautiful. It's so nice. Okay. So like I mentioned, leads you to the secondary living room, but let's take a walk into the primary living room. And then from here, we connect to the other parts of the property. So entering the primary living room, you realize that you have a very, very big space. This is over 30 meters square. I'm going to convert all this to square foot so you don't get confused. I mean, in our part of the world, we are very conversant with the square meter, but for the sake of those who are not too familiar with the square meter, of course, I'm going to do the conversion. So that's how spacious the hall is, over 30 square meter, okay? And then you've got your, it's just staging. It doesn't come with the furniture, it's just for staging purpose. And of course, like I mentioned earlier, it's a reselling house, okay? So that's why you've got all this. But when you buy them, you have to put your own stuff. So it's just to give you an idea of how the hall looks like, and it's just beautiful. Yeah. I like the chandelier up here, quite beautiful. If you look at the ceiling, I love the design of the POP. I mean, take a look at it. If you love the POP, just kindly drop your comment in the comment section below.
Well, let me make my first comment. I love it.
You love it, right? It's nice.
Yeah, I love it. I like the whole antique feeling of the setup of the sitting room. And if I bought this house, I don't think I'll make it any different. But of course, you can modernize it. You can bring more modern type of chairs, modern type of lighting and everything, and it will still fit in.
Of course. And on my left-hand side, that is the dining room. So you get to see that before you enter the dining room, there's this arc. Okay, that more or less like demarcates the dining room from the living room. Okay, so then from the from the dining room space, you are connected to the kitchen. And you can also see that the dining space alone is also quite spacious. All right, it's about 22 meters square thereabouts. I'm going to do the conversion in square foot. Okay, so on my right hand side, you get to see the guest room. I mean, I haven't seen any guest room this big before. Okay, this guest room is about 30 meters square, okay, spanning from that end up to where the wardrobe is. And it has an inbuilt wardrobe that spans from floor to ceiling. Of course, that's beautiful. I'm sorry, if you have a guest in this kind of room, he wouldn't even want to
to leave.
He wouldn't want to leave, actually. I mean, it's just beautiful. And right here, you've got the bathroom for the guest room. this is quite spacious. So you've got 3 windows bringing in natural daylight into the room. I mean, one good thing I like about it is that you've got lots of windows. You've got a window right here, over there, and over there. So, and the windows are floored to the lintel level, kind of.
And they don't have burglar proof.
And they don't have burglar proof, okay? So you don't be
those who
concerned about the burglar
have
proof.
issues with burglar proofs.
Yeah, that's right.
You are safe, man.
So that brings tons of natural daylight. So even if you decide to put off the artificial light, you still have more daylight into your living space. Now let's take a walk into the kitchen and let me show you.
And let me just add this quickly that for those who are also very security conscious, who may feel that why doesn't it have a burglar proof? This is a very secure estate with 24-hour surveillance. You know, so you are very safe. You don't actually need burglar proof to be safe. You are safe.
You just said it all. So now, welcome to the kitchen. Very spacious kitchen with antique, beautiful cabinetry wrapping around from that end. Almost half of the perimeter of the kitchen space, has cabinetry. You've got this tea-like island right in the middle. You can have your seats and sip a cup of coffee or take your breakfast or your anything that you want. That's quite spacious and quite beautiful. You have lots of cabinet space to put your kitchen stuff and all that. I think women are going to love the idea that the kitchen is very spacious. And one beautiful thing, I mean, for the sake of our African set or African kitchen, set and some of the food we cook, not all foods can be cooked here. And for that reason, they attached another kitchen inside the house. So you've got your second kitchen. Here you get to cook all kinds of African dishes and all that in here. You can pound your fufu, you can do your banku. So generally the concept of the open kitchen is a bit Western in our part of the world, but some of the foods we cook is not too good for an open kitchen concept. I mean, you can imagine cooking, there are some local dish that you prepare that has a strong smell. Such kind of food will not be good to be cooked in an open kitchen where you have a guest sitting right in the hall. I mean, so that's the reason why, in as much as you have an open kitchen concept as this, you also have a secondary kitchen as well to prepare all those kinds of food.
The inner kitchen.
The inner kitchen. And the whole idea is just amazing. It's just a combination of the Western style of building to the African setting or African culture of building. So this is the secondary living room space. Like I mentioned, that's the hall, the entrance space that connects you to the secondary living room. Now, this living room space is a double height living room space, generally giving you more space, okay? And then you've got a staircase right here that connects you to the rooms on the upper level. And on my left-hand side is a bedroom, and then right here too is a bedroom. So forgive me, you've got some things stored in there, but of course I'm going to give you the area of the bedroom so you see how large or how big it is.
Okay, so this is pretty much almost about the same size as the guest room, right?
No, this is quite bigger than the guest room.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is going to be over 35 meters square.
The rooms in this house are huge, man.
Yeah. So this is your, bathroom.
Nice.
Quite spacious as well. You have this bathtub here, you have an enclosed shower, and of course you have where to do your business and all that. And then, of course, you have your water heater. And right here, you've got, a mirror.
Huge mirror, man.
Huge mirror. Okay, so let's check out the other room. Coming up from the master bedroom, on my left-hand side, you're also welcome to another bedroom. Okay, so this bedroom is about 18 meters square. So this bedroom is about 20 meters square. Don't worry about the meter square. I'm going to put them in square foot as well. So this is about 20 meters square. It's quite spacious. And then coming up from there, you enter the secondary hall again. Now let's climb all the way to the first level of this property, accessing this antique wood, finishes staircase that leads you up there. Okay, so let's go. So climbing the first level, you have this, cute private living room, of course, that leads you to a bedroom here, of course. This is a very big bedroom. Wow, very big bedroom. And I love the color. I love the color combination. Wine here, that's wine, right? Wine here, you have a shade of gray, and of course the POP is white. The whole color is just complementing each other, and it's quite spacious. So the room alone is about 45 meters squared. That's quite spacious, of course. So coming out from that room, okay, so we are heading to another space. So the occupants of this house use this space for an office. And you can see some office stuff. So this room or this space alone is about 40 meters squared, or 15 meters squared thereabout. So he used it for an office. Perhaps it can be used as an office. And then you've got your, bathroom right here. So the idea was primarily or basically for an office space. You can use it for a study. Okay, and that if you use it for a study, you have your bathroom right here, so you don't have to step out to go eat yourself. So it's generally beautiful. And here also, it's another space. Okay, you might want to use here for anything. Maybe it could be a bedroom. Of course, it has a wardrobe, and you have your bathroom here as well. But it's kind of like a little cute. It can be a kid's room or something.
Yeah, it can even be like a closet of a sort.
Yeah, it can be a closet, an open closet.
If you have a woman who has a very wide array of clothing and shoes that don't fit in the master bedroom. This can be like an annex of the closet.
I think it's generally beautiful. So you have more rooms that you can use for basically any idea that you want to. And then from here, you can look over your secondary living room space and get to see who is down there.
Nice. It's interesting how when you look at the house from the outside, it doesn't look this big.
Really?
Yeah, you need to get inside to see
how big it is.
So for people who like to lay low and flourish while they are hiding.
Yeah.
You don't want people to know exactly what's going on with you. This is a house for you, man.
The house
you are in here and it looks small, but it's huge. It's a mansion inside.
Yeah, you see that basically all the rooms are quite spacious.
Yeah.
And one thing that I also need to add, the road network, say from Tema Motorway Roundabout to this particular place, is all paved. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's all paved.
So you don't get to see mud or anything. So right from Tema Motorway Roundabout all the way to Mataheko, the roads are all paved, right? All the way to inside this 24-hour
and the estate, the road network in the estate is fantastic.
Just beautiful, okay? And then you have 24-hour secured gated community, giving you lots and lots of privacy and security. So for those of us watching that care about security a lot, this is really, really an option to look into. I love it myself, and I know Dan loves it as well.
I love it.
So this brings us to the end of this property tour. We've showed you quite a lot. We've showed you almost everything about this house. So if you're interested to acquire this home, just kindly contact the numbers that you see on your screen, or check out our website, drsimonhomes.com, and schedule a viewing or request a property or anything that you intend to do. We just recently launched this website, I think about few days ago, so you can check it out and drop us your comment. So that is it for this particular property, this particular building. I just love it. Thank you so much for sticking with us. Thank you so much for your love. Until next time, stay blessed and have a wonderful week.